Today we do wheel bearings. I've been dreading this one for a long time. Let's go ahead and get it done. What is up, guys, and welcome back. Check it out. Today we're going to do the wheel bearings on the Chevy Cruze. I haven't done wheel bearings on a Chevy Cruze before, but I've heard nothing but absolute horror stories about them not coming out. So let's jump in, find out how hard they are to get out. You got to take the whole brake assembly off to get to them. So I'm going to put that in the video too for people that need to know the whole process. I will put a timestamp down here that skips all that and goes right to the bearing part if you're interested in that part. Hope that helps you. But I need to get the nut off the axle, and I think it's a 32 millimeter. I'm not sure about the millimeters, like 31, 32, or 1 1/4. Now this is a 3/4 inch drive. This is a big boy right here, and this thing's got a little bit too much beef, too much girth to get in the hole. So you probably won't have this problem if you don't have a 3/4 socket, but I'm gonna take off just enough where I can slip it in there and get. Doesn't need much. So I'm going to go ahead in the video. I'm going to show you when I grab this one here. Let's start with the new one. When I grab the new one, it's real tight, nice, silent. Silent. The little, you hear the cardboard under it. But this one here, when I grab it, it's got a lot of noise to it. It's just metal on metal. It's blown. And imagine that at 60 miles an hour at weight on it. This is what we look like. Got the wheel and tire off, and got the brake reservoir cap off. Let that fluid push back in there without resistance. So let me set this down, start taking off this brake assembly here. You got a bolt on the top, bolt on the bottom of your caliper. One of these caliper hanging bracket things, these hooks. Take that off, and then hook it on your spring. Get it up out of the way. Put it up there. This caliper bracket that holds it on has 2 bolts behind it. We're going to take those off with an 18 millimeter. Now the thing is that this is kind of tricky. You got to get the perfect socket because it's so close to this knuckle here. You can see the 2 bolts, one there, one down on the bottom. That's what I'm going at now. Where I started on all these bolts and nuts you see me working on, I soaked them down with PB Blaster and get a little head start on them. Alright, we got that all taken apart. We'll keep that together for future reference on the shims on the brake pads and all that, just in case there's any surprises. Now for what's either the easy part or one of the hard parts is getting this bad boy off. So first, there's a little screw here. So for these, I usually like to use an impact screwdriver, and when you hit it with a hammer and it turns just a little bit, it loosens it up. I don't have a Torx bit for that to do. It's a T30. I'll put that in there. I've already sprayed it once. Spray it again. Go ahead and just vibrate it a little bit, little taps. See if it'll come off. Just beat the snot out of it. The winner was this. I think it's a 5 pound. That's a 4 pound dead blow to the edge is flat. Finally came off. So take that off. And you can see your bearing right here. Now, there's that socket I was telling you about. Before it was just too big to fit in there, but now goes in. You can hear it bottom out. Perfect. There's 3 bolts on the back. The camera's too big to get in there to show you. Impact, 105 psi. There we go. So I hate to beat on these wrenches with hammers, and people get mad at me in the comments. This thing is so swallowed up with parts around it, none of the 1/2 inch or anything fits. I can't get enough leverage to get up in there. So easiest way, first one's loose. I hit it a couple extra hard times. You weren't watching because I didn't want you to really lose it on me. I've got special plans for how to get this out. I'm prepared for how bad it's going to be. Oh yeah. These are the jobs you hate to do, but when you get them done, they feel the best. Look at that. There you go. See if it moves. First idea I got. Let me go get my safety glasses for this one. This air chisel. Now I went online and I found a weighted flat hammer in for it. I think it was like 24 bucks or 20 bucks or whatever. Option 2. I'm going to take the sharp bit, try to bite into it, see if it'll rotate around then. On option number 3. There we go. 5-pound sledge, pull hammer, slide hammer. Let's put that on and see what it does. A lot of these here are 3-pounders. I got the big boy, 5-pounder. Yeah, I think that's gonna do the trick. Look at that. There you go. This tool was worth every dollar. You know what? I'm gonna put the link of this for free for the company. I got it on Amazon. Make sure you reuse this shim and see how those little indentations there are pointing out. Make sure it goes back the same way. We'll put that back. Passenger side. I got the slide hammer set. I haven't touched it with anything else like I did the other one. All I've done is sprayed a little bit of that PB on it. And there you can see it's still fixed. So let's see how many hits it takes to get it out of there. I'm gonna go get a real fine Dremel sandpaper and clean that up, and I'm just gonna move that out of the way as I go. Forgot to mention there's a wheel speed sensor right here. Comes through this knuckle and it's just got a little tab sticking out. A little tab, you gotta watch that. You can remove it, but I just went around it. Everything's fine. So I retract that last statement. Take the wheel speed sensor out. It's one screw and then you just pull it out. That was stupid of me. Should have took it out. So I'm gonna make sure this thing lines back up with where that brake sits over here. The inside of this. Help that slide on. Keep water from getting in there. It sounded nice. Go ahead and put a little grease on it. Help it stick. Do that. Washer doesn't come off or hit anything. Well, you feed that on and find the gearing of those teeth. What's up, brother? Appreciate you. A lot of times there's a notch out of this and you will hit with a chisel and bend this into that notch so it doesn't spin off. This car does not have one. Make sure you cross thread that when you put it on and put it straight to an impact. Just kidding. I like to put a little dab on of this, and it kind of keeps it from sticking there. Make sure that line is right up with it. I'm going to go ahead and get rid of these. Take some of this right here. Some brake lube, both sides. Snap into new hardware. I'm going to take these little boots, make sure they're traveling, not seized. That one right there was hung up a little bit. But you can pull down on the boot, off that little collar. You can pull that out. We got some rust in there. I'm going to clean that up. Okay, that's the one I just cleaned up. Got most of that rust and buildup off of there. I'm going to go ahead and take this. Pretty much the same thing that was in that bottle there, but it came with the brake pads. And I'm going to coat that up pretty nice. Stick that in. Seal it to the boot. Spread that grease around. It's got a nice suction. Stick that in. One that has the warning, brake pad warning, put it in the back. This tool here, and just tighten this down. It'll run up in that piston, and as you tighten it, loosen that back out. Take that off. Make sure your brake hose is straight. Make sure your brake shield's not touching your rotor. And once that's tight, you're good to go. You're done. Hey guys, that's all I have for today. If you liked the video, leave a like, comment, subscribe. If you didn't like the video, check out the people on the bottom of my channel called Bad Mofos. Hours and hours of fun. Remember, make life a party. Don't forget to invite yourself. Thanks again for watching. Take care. Later. Peace.